morning, Hatchet family. It's just me here today. I gave Mitch the day off, so I'm going to roll you through the workout for Saturday. It's a beautiful day. Let's get things rolling with a nice little warm-up here. So we're going to do a 5-minute AMRAP of 4 movements. You're going to go through 10 air squats, followed by 10 Cossack squats, into 10 push-ups, lastly 10 V-ups. You're going to roll through those 4 movements for 5 minutes, okay? So just going over movement standards really quickly. We all know air squats. Feet are about hip width apart. We lower our hips, keeping our chest and head upright, and bringing our hips below the crease of the knee, gluing our heels to the ground. So roll through 10 air squats. You're then going to move into 10 Cossack squats, so we're going to take a wide stance for that. We're going to come down onto one side, keeping this heel on the floor, coming as low as you can go without lifting that heel, and then moving over to the other side. So for a count of 10 Cossack squats. We're then going to roll into 10 push-ups. So regardless if you go from your toes, from your knees, or to a box, push-up standards are the same. Our chest goes to the deck, meaning it touches the deck. And then we come upright. So a count of 10, again, if you'd like to drop to your knees for that, this is just a warm-up. You should be able to do all 10 reps, keeping your chest to the floor. And one last variation, if you're feeling like that's a little too much today too, let's just go to a box. Again, bringing your chest down there for a count of 10. You're then going to go into 10 V-ups, and there are a few variations for V-ups, but a V-up in its true sense starts in the hollow body position. Our head and shoulders are off the floor, our hands are reached out overhead, our legs are off the floor, our lower back is touching the ground, and we snap upwards, reaching for our toes for a count of 10. If those are too challenging, you can do V-tucks, which are a little bit easier, bringing your knees to your chest, or you could just put your hands underneath your bum and do leg raises, again keeping your shoulders and head off the ground. And if all of that is just too much for you today, it's okay. Just do regular ab mat sit-ups or a sit-up variation to get those abs activated, because you're going to use them in a little while. Okay, so you're going to roll through that for 5 minutes. It's going to be nice and warm, and then we're going to move into our strength. So the strength for today is Saturday squat day. So every 2 minutes on the minute for 6 sets, you're going to perform 2 movements. You're going to go through 12 goblet step-ups and then 6 slow goblet squats. So every 2 minutes for 6 sets. So you have a couple of options here. If you have kettlebell or dumbbell, either one of these items will work. We're going to hold the bell in front rack position. If we have a dumbbell, we're going to pick it up by one head like so. And we're going to go, when the bell goes, we're going to do 12 goblet step-ups. We're going to step up, coming to full extension at the top, stepping back down, alternating legs for a count of 12. And then you're going to immediately go into 6 slow goblet squats. So just like a regular air squat, but weighted with this goblet in the front rack position. And we come down, and we're going to move nice and slow, okay? So 6 slow goblet squats, and then you get to rest for the remainder of your 2 minutes in between those 2 movements. And then when the bell goes, do it one more time for a total of 6 sets. So you should feel a nice good burn there in your quads, get you rolling for the weekend. And then we're going to move into the workout of the day. The workout of the day is a triple Tabata, and no equipment's required, so it's going to be awesome. You're going to do a Tabata of air squats, followed by a Tabata of push-ups, followed by a Tabata of jumping switch lunges. Now, the good news is you get a minute of rest in between each of those movements, so awesome. So one last time, we know Tabata is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, for a total of 8 rounds, okay? So you're gonna do 8 rounds of air squats, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Again, air squat, we're gonna keep our feet about hip width apart, heels are glued to the floor, chest stays upright, hips go below the crease of the knee, and we do that for 20 seconds. And then we get 10 seconds of rest for a total of 8 rounds. Then you're gonna rest for 1 minute. You're gonna roll into a Tabata of push-ups after your 1 minute of rest. So for 20 seconds, if you're going to perform push-ups. It might be tricky to do all 20 seconds, that's okay, do what you can, but try to pick a variation that allows you to do as many as you can. So if you're going from your toes, from your knees, from a box, doesn't matter. Your chest goes to the deck. So Tabata push-up. Lastly, after a minute of rest following your push-ups, you get to do Tabata jumping switch lunges. So for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, for a total of 8 rounds, you're going to perform switch lunges. So we start in a lunge-like position, and explosively we jump up, switch in the air, and our knee touches the ground, our chest stays upright like this. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, first 8 rounds, and then you're gonna be done. So that's awesome. You should have 3 scores for this. You're going to submit a score for your total amount of air squats, followed by your total amount of push-ups, and your total amount of jumping lunges. The goal of Tabata is to try to get, the same numbers every time. So after your first round, you try to hit that number each time. Good luck, everybody. I hope you have an awesome weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all back here real soon. Okay.